Hello, my beautiful souls. Welcome into a daily read for Thursday. I hope you're doing absolutely amazing out there. But I did get in one of the many first attempts to get this reading going that it's going to be a day full of different levels of passion, a day full of good news, or at least at one point getting good news. And as well, you're going to feel it's a day full of rewards, whether it's more earned rewards or just being gifted to you. But I feel like you're going to be, again, receiving good news, whether it's from the spiritual realm or from somebody, if not a corporation, okay, a company, outside of you. But jumping into the tarot cards, the Wheel of Fortune, it's a day again full of passion and seeing the wheel turn in your favor. Feeling like you can't help but focus on the positives at certain points, or for somebody drawn to the reading, this entire energy period and surrounding it. I really feel like Leo season is serving you. I know we're only days into it, but you can see the difference in my energy and, the energy I'm picking up on from this collective being, transitioning from Cancer season over into Leo season. But I feel as if, look at this, that passion coming to be. And I did get the Queen of Wands in two of the other attempts to get this reading going. But I feel as if you are thinking about freedom in the midst of putting certain levels of passion once again to quality use. You can't help but want more, and at times want less. And you're going to see how that plays out for you individually. But in getting for somebody specifically, it's in certain moments where you want more abundance and on different levels and different forms. But then there's certain select moments throughout the day where you just want things to be more simplistic, right? Or maybe less difficulty or less lack in your life, right? So apply it as you may, or once again, see how that plays out for you. Now, the King of Wands, another very passionate energy coming through, but also speaking upon connecting to the previous daily read, your confidence, okay? But this time is more so talking about your bold way of being. Connecting this lion here, again, talking about Leo season, but connecting the lion with the dice here, the die. It talks about you being courageous, whether it's more so moving forward. I'm hearing specifically for somebody in the upcoming days, but as well it could be, or in general, be more so speaking upon your past, having the courageous way of being, the courage to take certain risks, or one in particular. And I do feel as if this is a day that reminds you, yes, okay, it's important to be strategic. It's important to take quality, calculated steps in the right direction for you, or the right directions, but at times you can have calculated risks as well, being well thought out and intuitively trusted and intertwined with all the meanwhile. That wasn't perfectly put, but you get the point. You definitely can, again, or in general moving forward, maybe for the first time or two, take calculated risks in order to see things change for the better, okay? To feel maybe more passionate, maybe to feel more peaceful, to gain more rewards and results. Because it feels like you might be somebody like myself where you get caught up in the same kind of daily routine or maybe weekly routine over and over and over and again. And it does give you certain results in a positive sense, maybe some negative ones as well, and maybe some difficulties in positivity otherwise. But switching it up is going to be taking a highlight once again, because it's going to change the game for you. It's going to bring you more of what you need and want at the end of the day. But the Three of Cups and the Three of Pentacles, the number 33 on the board, I do feel like it's a day where you're going to be noticed, all right? Another kind of day like that if you've been watching my daily reads recently. But I do feel as if connecting the two images, you're going to be watched in a very celebratory light. Love that. It's as if people are seeing, say, your work online, or noticing you out and about, or maybe at work or at home, and it's as if people want to celebrate you. People are feeling the need to celebrate themselves because you're an example, because you are glowing, okay, at least at certain points, or in general. But I feel like you want to be protected moving forward because of what took place rewinding back. Understandable. Totally understandable, right? As they're highlighting what I've been through. But I got that specifically from the fire here. And so Spirit's saying you already do have guides and angels and other spirits, joining you randomly and very strategically to protect you, to guide you. But you're going to be finding that your team of guides will be expanding, growing, moving forward. And you might find that one or two that have served you, maybe rewinding back, but don't anymore because of how you've changed, will then be, I'm hearing passed on, but more so shifting forward to help somebody else, if not a couple different people. Because some spirits do have, two, if not, I want to say three at most, souls to help in the waking world. Anyways, but I do feel as if, once again, there's a huge focus on the fact that you're seeing results, okay? It's as if the glow about you, the Leo season energy and how that's affecting you, and even your motivation and your passion, once again, is definitely affecting what you're putting your energy and resources towards very efficiently. People like what you're bringing to the table. That might not be something new for you, but it feels like you're presenting yourself differently, okay? Even if that's a continuation from, recently. But again, you can't help but think about freedom, all right? They're transitioning that moment that I was just having into the message of people clapping, or one person in particular. But they're saying as well, you need to pat yourself on the back in moments, especially when you feel you have a lot going on, in thinking about what else you still have to get accomplished. But again, freedom, okay? You can't help but think about what is yet to be released or gained in order to help you feel free, as I just showed somebody in a convertible with long hair flowing in the wind. But yeah, I feel like as well you need to catch your breath at certain points, right? It does feel like a very positive day overall, but you do need to catch your breath. Maybe something's affecting you in your energy. Maybe you're being messed with. Maybe you just are sensitive, okay, and have a lot going on. Regardless of what is causing that, it might be a habit of yours, or two of which at most, but just catch your beautiful breath, okay? You owe it to yourself. And you see how that one moment made the world of a difference. I feel less scattered, okay? I feel less weighed down even. And that kind of gives me a little bit of freedom. Interesting. The Eight of Swords in reverse and the Six of Wands in the upright. In a very relieving way, you're going to be feeling victory coming to be, all right? It's as if, as they're showing somebody taking a bow, with me specifically, you're needing to take a bow at a certain point throughout this day, even if it's not literally, right? Again, kind of tying into the patting yourself on the back. But it just feels like people are going to need you throughout this day, and more so moving forward. And if that's just one person that needs you, so be it, right? It's going to be quite an important needing and desiring kind of moment. But you're going to as well get done exactly what you're meant to throughout this day. You're going to connect to and disconnect from exactly, what you need to throughout this specific energy period. I mean, always, I say that time and time again on this channel, but it's coming out in this specific daily read for a reason. Look at this. The Queen of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. When you cut out and release what doesn't work for you, you start to receive more abundance, period, okay? Or continue to do so. When you find yourself in a very discerning, very quick-witted, and again, passionate manner, being the Queen of Swords, you receive abundance, okay? Things start to work out for you, or continue to do so, even more so. That was very repetitive, but you get the point. The color orange, look up the spiritual meaning of that. The color orange and the color yellow. And if I didn't mention already, the color red, because I think that was one of the last attempts. Definitely a very passionate and loving color. But the Hierophant, yeah, things are changing, my friend. They're not meant to stay the same, okay? You're not meant to stay the same, and I feel like you're going to want to change things for yourself and maybe your loved ones, your world, if you will, big time moving forward. Good. Click into that energy and let it drive you to release what doesn't serve you anymore, and take on and even step into more so what's going to serve you, the new version of you, tenfold, okay? But let's get ready to wrap up this reading by saying you're doing an amazing job, okay? It's a day, again, of passion, results, and seeing the wheel turn in your favor. Absolute victory is yours for the taking, okay? So if this was truly helpful, as always, I'm sending you so much love and light.